It's really fantastic to see so many people that have come today to really help us with this next part of the journey. And before we get started, I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone who has gathered here this morning. For those of you that I've yet to meet, my name is Iafeta, Chief Executive of Regeneration Christchurch, and I really do want to thank you for being here. With us today, we have Mayor Leanne Dalzell and Associate Minister Nikki Wagner, both of whom are here to support this discussion and encourage us to all participate and provide our views freely. We also have with us this morning a number of other elected members. We have board members from Regeneration Christchurch, and more importantly, equally as importantly, we have people from right across Christchurch to bring a range of views, so thank you once again. As you're aware, Regeneration Christchurch is a new organisation set up as a partnership between the Crown and the Christchurch City Council to lead regeneration in key areas including the residential red zone, New Brighton and the central city. Regeneration is a commonly used word these days, and what it means exactly for Christchurch is a conversation that's much bigger than us alone. But what we do know, having joined this conversation, is that regeneration encompasses reshaping the city to support communities' social, economic, cultural and environmental wellbeing and resilience. We're here to support a vibrant, thriving Christchurch where current and future generations can grow, connect and thrive. We're under no illusions that this is a hugely challenging task. It's going to require consideration of competing opportunities and the balancing of aspirations with affordability to give regeneration outcomes that are sustainable. We don't have all the answers, and today is a start, but we won't answer all of the questions that we have here today. But what we do have is a mandate to test conventional thinking and promote different ways of doing things so that we can make the most of our opportunities. Our initial focus on the Otakaro Avon River Corridor is where we're going to be beginning our journey, and we understand the importance of developing a shared vision for the entire Avon River Corridor. In parallel, we're going to start regeneration planning for the section that runs along the river from Barbados Street down to Stanmore Road, not far from where we are today. We've had lots of conversations with people from right across the community that have reinforced the logic of starting at the highest point upstream in the Avon River Corridor. The benefit of starting in that area, which is less complex in terms of things like size and infrastructure, gives us an opportunity to take learnings forward as we navigate the regeneration of the corridor itself. We're also doing work to support regeneration planning for the rest of the Avon River Corridor. There are four cornerstones to our approach to regeneration planning for the residential red zone. Our contribution will be through regeneration plans and leadership that will transform Christchurch. To support us achieve that vision, we will be results focused. We will lead the timely and effective delivery of regeneration outcomes through the use of statutory tools and the provision of information and advice. We'll prioritise regeneration activities across Christchurch to ensure effort and resources are focused on initiatives that will achieve the best regeneration outcomes for the city as a whole. It's important that we take a long-term perspective because the decisions that we make today affect not only us but also future generations. We'll build strong, collaborative and collective relationships, embrace a partnership approach with the mana whenua of Ngāi Tahu Hapu, Ngāi Tuahuriri, and ensure advice and decisions take account of different perspectives and priorities. And the only way that we can truly do that is to make sure that we are working with the community and representing a diverse range of views. A fundamental part of the regeneration planning process is understanding and reflecting the views of the community and acknowledging and respecting the work that many of you have already done. Regeneration planning for residential red zone land must consider many different things. Some of these include iwi values, aspirations and history, the capability and sustainability of the land for a range of different purposes, infrastructure requirements, including flood management, integration with the surrounding areas and communities, economic viability both now and into the future, and leaving open opportunities for a return on and respect for the investment made by the people of New Zealand into the land. We'll work with the community and local leaders to develop the shared vision for the residential red zone. We need the shared vision so that we can create inspirational and deliverable regeneration plans that take into account a diverse range of perspectives and views. We want people and communities at the heart of our thinking in Regenerate Christchurch. We've heard from the conversations that people have had with us to date that you want to be involved in the regeneration of your city because it's your home and because you have expertise in your city. We've also heard that you respect that Regenerate Christchurch works within a specific remit and is required to follow a statutory process. Equally, we have heard you work within constraints too, of time, resources, and of energy. Some of those conversations have been about how we connect our different expertise and parameters and work together. That is what we're here today to work on. We aren't here to talk about the merits of individual proposals for the area. That opportunity will come. Today we're here to work out how we connect. How do we create an engagement? How do we co-create an engagement approach? How do we work together to get the best outcomes, accepting that sometimes we might not agree on everything? Our first steps in co-creating an engagement approach has been to develop a set of engagement principles. These reflect how we intend to work with others and with you in the community, alongside you in the journey that lies ahead. Our work today is to ensure that we better understand what is important to you in the co-creation process. There are many people here who we have spoken with, but also those who we have yet to speak with, and we value everyone's input. So down to business. The key questions for today that we're going to be focusing on are: how do you think we should engage with diverse people and communities? What should we engage you on? And when in the statutory process should we engage with you?